What up, YouTube? Today's video is going to be about the magic in tears. Yes, I said it, the magic in tears. Those Disney movies, they was giving y'all hints like when a little girl cry and then like her tears hit the grass and the grass grow like just super long. Now it's like this, right? Like say like for example, right? You crying over bills. Like no, let's listen to this. Say for example you crying over bills. Now, since you crying over bills, you just made that problem grow. So now you finna see even more bills. You get what I'm saying? Because it's magic in your tears. Well, let's say, for example, like a kid getting beat up in school, he getting bullied, and then he start crying about the problem. Now he finna keep getting bullied even more because he just watered that problem with his tears. Because he don't know his magic in his tears. So since he crying about that problem, now he just made that grow. Now he finna keep getting bullied, keep getting bullied, keep getting bullied. Now I know y'all looking like, dang man. So now we gotta watch out from what we cry about. But like I said, it's balance in everything. If it's a good, it's a bad. Now say you get your paycheck or something, right? You wanna cry all over that shit. I'm telling you for real, you wanna cry all over that on your paycheck. But be like, come on, you crying over it? You actually crying for tears of joy. But just because you cry don't mean you crying over something sad or something bad. You get what I'm saying? You like cry over your check or something, or cry over a $20 bill. I guarantee you more $20 bills come. Like I remember this one time, had this bag of weed, yes I know, blah blah blah. I started just crying over like, yes, it's the greatest thing. As you know, more and more just start coming for free. Real talk, people, because I made that problem grow. It wasn't a problem, but I made that grow because I wanted it to. Because I know I'm aware that there's magic in my tears. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, be aware. Like for example, like a perfect example, people always going to funerals and they always crying. They watering their problem, so they watering death. Now all these people gonna start dying around them because they just watered that problem, and they just think somebody after them or something, or they just think they the Grim Reaper or something. Cause all these people dying, but really they tears is magical and they crying over death, so they just watered that problem. So you got so on yourself and start watering stuff that you want to grow. You get what I'm saying? Like say you got a garden and it ain't taking off like it could. Cry all over it, and I guarantee you're gonna have a beautiful garden. Just real talk. You can't just be like, it might not work, because I know how you get that feeling, like all this info we ever been told, and we try and it don't work, and they get my hopes up. First of all, you ain't never supposed to get your hopes up. Your hope up. Just know the universe is gonna hold you, like in gym, when they used to do that, what was it called? That trust thing with people, when you just fall back and they catch you, that's the universe. The universe is that person behind you, or that entity behind you. Just fall back and watch. It's gonna catch you and it's gonna uplift you. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know like your tears is very magical. Everything we have ever been told was a lie. People think about it. For example, right? I told you I was born in '95, so I was born in the '90s. Star seeds. Every generation that come back is considered star seeds, but '90s is considered star seeds. He was born in the '80s. He was an indigo. There's some people that came back in the '70s too. I don't really know about them because I know about mine. Like mine, big 2000s. I think they call crystal children. Crystal children, babies that was born in 2013 and stuff like that. I think they call Blu-ray child, like Blu-ray children or something like that. Like they super advanced. Trust me. Like they like all of us combined into one. But a lot of us that was born in the '90s and '80s got some power too. So you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. But the new babies, they got some. Boy, got some super babies. They was giving you hints in that. So it's just like I'm trying to say, like, I'm trying to give you a good example. Like, look at something what do you want to grow? Like, a lot of people have money. They love money. So if you get a $20 bill, a dollar bill, just cry on it, and I guarantee you, watch how many dollar bills come back to you. Yeah, I guarantee you that. But anyway, like I was saying, how come when we was being born in like the '80s and '90s, how come all these satellite dishes and Cartoon Network, how come this stuff came out exactly as soon as it hit the '80s? Like, it was already made for design. Like, they knew this was going to happen. Because they knew there was some strong beings coming back to change that. But they want to put out these distractions. You got to remember, a distraction is to keep you from looking keep you looking at something so you won't see the other thing. But they put out these distractions on him. Like, for example, I'm just giving you an example. Michael Jackson death. Are you watching that? The funeral thing, they just passed another law. Got a real talk. You're doing it right now. Go look at some laws, but you ain't. You want to keep looking at all this other stuff. Like, I be looking at people. I just sit back and I observe. I observe people, right? I've always been that type of person. I just observe my surroundings and everything. So it's like, People know about all these actors and actresses, and they know about their lives, they know who they fucking, they know who they sucking, all this other crap, right? But they don't know nothing about themselves. They don't know what foods they like, they just eat it, or it tastes good. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what makes them happy, they don't know what makes them sad. Because the TV gonna give you mixed emotions. That's just true, because they give out in the low frequencies. So, if you're a solar being, and you're a human being, you know how bees buzz, we buzz, your pineal gland, when it's activated, you hear that buzzing in your ear, we buzz, we have a vibration to us. Like, you got lower self, higher self. People always talking about twin flames and stuff like this. Boy, I gotta find my other self. How you gonna find something that you ain't found inside yourself yet? You get what I'm saying? Your twin flame is actually you. You take your lower self and your higher self, you combine them together, and boom, you become that enlightened being, that super being. You get what I'm saying? Goku, if you wanna put it in the simpler terms. You get what I'm saying? That's your lower self and your higher self coming together, the twin flames. You be saying you a better version of yourself. Like, when you raised and stuff like me, I told you I was wild when I was growing up. Just want to fight everybody, all that stuff, blah, 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 TV, bad foods and stuff. That was the lower version of me. But the higher version of me is talking to you through this camera right now. You get what I'm saying? And I know it's even, trust me, I still got probably a couple more stages to go so I get to that super, super better version of me. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know, like, be aware, because everything we've been told has been a lie. Like, you cry on something, or you dwell on something, you're going to make that problem grow. I guarantee you that. And you can look at universal law. I think it's law of, I was just writing universal laws now, like a couple days ago. I don't want to just say anything, but it's like, I think it's the 11th law, or something like that. I don't want to say law of polarity, or how do you pronounce that? I don't want to say that law, but there's one law that say every being has the ability to change their life. Like that. I guarantee you, everybody has it, no matter drunk, no matter how high you be, no matter how depressed you is, no matter, like, once you get the knowledge and you know you can change your life, you can change your life. But it's all up to you though, because you got free will. Ain't nobody put no gun in your head and say you better drink that alcohol. Ain't nobody put a gun in your head and say you better hit this blunt. Ain't nobody put a gun in your head and say you better be depressed. You chose to be depressed. You chose to be a drunk. You get what I'm saying? You chose to be a drug addict, which alcohol really is a drug if you really want to get on that. But I'm just saying, people, love yourself, be yourself, and don't ever let nobody tell you you can do something. Don't ever let nobody tell you you can't do something, because we are all co-creators, because we coexist within each other. And words of today for today is, you got a brain, right? Use it. And if y'all want me to get in detail with that, for the simpletons, you was born with a brain, right? So that means everything is everything. So that means it has a use for something. So use that big pink thing that's inside that white thing, which is your skull. So you got a brain, so use it. Now when I say use it, I ain't talking about using it on dumb stuff. Use it on stuff that's going to actually help you. Go look up some research. Go look up stuff like different type of plants that can heal you. You can heal yourself just on thought alone. You got to program your subconscious. Matrix told you that, people. Hey, be one with the universe, because you are a universe. As above, so below. What's up there, down there. So universe up there, right? Universe down here. Down real. You're just in a smaller form. Like this, for example, before I end this video. Like this. Say, for example, right, I got a big bucket of water. And that big bucket of water is the universe, right? Say I take a cup and scoop some of that water out. Ain't this still the same thing? It's just in a smaller version, right? This, you see what I'm saying, the cup could be considered a being. You a universe, you a baby universe. You just in a smaller version. But that big bucket of water is the universe, that big space. You get what I'm saying, people? You gotta know this stuff.